giants came, entire forests flattened, like grass beneath their feet. Cities and mountains were akin to dirt on their footpath. Oceans, puddles. All that remained of what we built was rubble and debris, stomped, scuffed, and kicked into the wind. The casualties were immeasurable. I wonder if they even knew we were here. In their shadow, day became night, and the air turned thick with the scent of earth torn apart. Their every step sent tremors across the land, splintering stone and uprooting what once seemed immovable. The giants were not cruel, nor were they merciful. They were indifferent. Their strides carried them forward, their gaze fixed on horizons beyond what we could fathom. We called them giants, though the word was far too small. They were walking worlds, their bodies wreathed in storms and mist, their eyes like distant stars flickering behind clouds. We prayed to gods we no longer believed in, begged for deliverance from beings too vast to even notice us, but no answer came. Only the sound of mountains crumbling and oceans draining away in their wake. Some tried to fight. A desperate resistance formed, wielding weapons forged in haste and fueled by fury. Towers mounted with cannons fired bright streaks into the endless gray above, only to watch the projectiles vanish before they even reached their mark. Arrows and missiles soared like raindrops into the void. The giants didn't even flinch. They walked on, unaware of the swarms of human ants throwing pebbles at their heels. I remember the day I saw one up close. It leaned down, its face obscured by shadows that stretched like eclipses across the land. Its breath, a wind so fierce it leveled what was left of the village nearby. It smelled of stone and something ancient, like the deep earth unearthed. Its hand was large enough to eclipse the moon. It reached for something unseen, perhaps a curiosity, perhaps nothing at all. And then it rose again, its towering frame disappearing into the mist, leaving behind a crater where my home once stood. Some said they were gods, come to reclaim the earth. Others thought them harbingers of the end, punishment for a world squandered. But I think they were something simpler. Travelers. Wandering beings crossing an expanse we were too small to see. When the last of them passed, the silence was deafening. We emerged from the cracks and caves, from burrows we dug in fear. The land was unrecognizable, an alien terrain of upheaved mountains and seas that no longer knew their shores. We stared at the void they left behind, wondering if we had survived, or simply been forgotten. Now, when the winds shift, carrying the faint tremors of distant steps, we listen. Not in hope, but in dread, because if they return, there will be nothing left to rebuild.